don't think it's good for us having navigation, because here's what I notice. So I'll use navigation, right?
Right.
So now I know my computer's telling me where to go. So now my brain is free to just think about whatever. And sometimes my brain will use that time to think about negative. It gets end up getting into negative stuff. Whereas it used to be, if my brain had a task and it was having to pay attention where I was going, then I felt like it was better for my brain because it was busy.
That's
you know,
interesting. Like your brain has to be busy with a task or it thinks negative.
I think, well, it's one of the things that I think these days it's like, like a long time ago, I think I wasn't alive, but like a long time ago, I think that our senses have to be in the world. Like, we had to be aware if there were lions, what the weather was going to be like, where our kids were at our hip. Like,
you're in the moment.
You're in the moment. You had to survive. Like, it was different. And now, since most of our comforts are met in America, I feel sometimes like those senses didn't disappear. I feel like they just went inside of us.
Right.
So now they're hunting like any uncomfort that comes up inside of us.
Right.
So I think it's like why we have so much more mental health struggles, because we're still like as alert as ever, but the only fearful things are inside of us now for some reason, for some people.
That makes sense. I was listening to some guy talk about anxiety the other day. And one of the things that he was talking about with anxiety, he said, it's basically people's desire and ability to problem solve for the future.
Mm-hmm.
So you start thinking about what may or may not happen in the future, and you get anxiety. And in the past, you had to dwell on exactly what was in front of you right there and then. Like, I'm hungry, my children are hungry, I got to find an animal and kill it and figure out how to cook it.
Right.
And that was what people occupied their day with. And then when all that's gone, you could just go to McDonald's and feed yourself for $3 and you're sitting there fat and full. And then you're just thinking. You start thinking about weird shit.
Yeah, because whatever your natural instincts, they don't have any. They're like, what the fuck do I do?
Yeah, what is this like?
I need to still hunt something. I need to still kill something.
Yeah.
So they start hunting you.
Ooh, they start hunting your fears.
You start
creating problems.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I think so. Well, that's why I'm a big advocate of working out really hard.